What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. And on this episode, we are going to be testing FateKeeper. This is a new Unreal Engine 5 game based on a late build of Unreal Engine 5 because it does have the Megalights option. So this game just got released in early access and we're going to be testing it with the RTX 5090 and Ryzen 7 9800X 3D. So we are playing at 4K with an uncapped frame rate, but you can lock it to 240 if you wish. VSync is going to be off. And with our graphics, we're just going to put everything up to ultra just to test out the game, test it out on the 5090, see what it can do. The game does feature global illumination, so that is basically ray trace, global illumination and reflections. It is screen space reflections, so I believe this is the software version of Lumen, not the hardware, so it should run pretty decently. We're going to be testing out DLSS on DLAA mode. Frame generation is available only on the 2x mode, and we are going to be testing with reflex on.
You are about to finally reach Haven, ancient.
Alright, so starting off with DLAA, we can get about 73, 74 frames per second, 1% lows in the lower 70s according to the NVIDIA overlay. Latency is looking pretty decent for DLAA and reflex, so that's about 39, 40 milliseconds, climbing up to the 80s frames per second range, but it does drop once you get to more complex lighting scenarios, as you'll see in a little bit.
Truly as terrible as they claim.
It's worse. Much worse. There is no escaping it. You will have to learn how to use it.
I'm not looking.
Alright, so we're going to be testing out frame generation just to see what that does to our latency, to see if we can spot any visual artifacts. Alright, so far so good, and frame generation also seems to actually reduce your latency in this title as well. That's a trend that I've been seeing again and again, and I guess it's going to continue on. And as you can see here, once you go into this fortress or building, you can see the frame rates drop down. Normally it'll get about 60 frames per second here, with a whole bunch of bounce sliding going on from the Lumen global illumination feature. The frame rates will drop, but it doesn't get, overly terrible or anything like that.
All right. I'm here. Let's get this over with.
The pain will be intense. Do not let it stop you. Remember your training.
All right.
These portals were created by the first druids. They allow travel between realms, but the passage itself is never gentle. If the old masters had found a way to spare us the pain, they would have. The passage simply unfair. unfolds the body in ways that cannot be softened.
And now we're going to activate DLSS Quality to see what that does to image quality and frame rates.
By the endless void. I can't.
It's over. Well, half of it. We still have to return, of course.
That was humiliating. I should have been stronger.
Think nothing of it. I've yet to see anyone come through unaffected.
The pain. It felt like my body was being torn apart. But where are we?
One of the pocket realms our forebearers created. Safe places to summon challenges, to grow stronger. We can die here, but nothing summoned can escape.
Interesting.
For now, let us see how your training has prepared you. We'll conjure an illusion from a lowly warrior of the enemy army that plagues this island.
All right. Let's begin. Not this again.
Then let's get it over with.
This is just horrible.
So, you've survived your first transition. Congratulations. A few more of those, and you might even earn the right to call yourself a Watcher someday. Though I should warn you, the crossing never becomes any less agonizing. Now come, let us head upstairs to the chart table. We still have much to prepare before the next expedition.
The caves were filled with horrors, yet as the only path to the remote city upon the peaks of
Glad that cave is behind us. I kept expecting some giant chitinous horror around every corner.
The surface cannot be far now. I smell pine on the wind.